My name is Eddie, and this is my wife, Ashley, and we've been married for 13 years.
We met in college. We went to Florida A&M University. I was a freshman, so I was 18 when we met. And we actually met at a fashion show that I was in. And I don't know, I guess he saw me on the stage and then approached me. And I guess the rest is history, right? We've been together 20 years, because that was 1999. I would say it was love at first sight for me.
I agree.
But yeah, we've been together ever since. He's a couple years older than me, so he graduated before me, and so we did a long distance relationship while I was finishing up school. And then we moved to Florida, or we were already in Florida, and we moved to Dallas about 12 years ago and started a family. We have 2 beautiful children.
For me, just to be honest, hopefully fellas are listening. I was a senior on my way out, and matter of fact, I went to the show with some of my friends. I invited a young lady, which happened not to be my wife, and towards the end of the show, she walked out on stage doing her performance as a model, and I told my friends, take care of who I came with. I'll be back. I need to go and introduce myself to this lady. So I formally introduced myself, and look at us today. We're married, as she said, with 2 wonderful, beautiful kids, and we just thank God for everything that he's doing in our life. So, and I thank God for her.
Maybe early on, it's just expectations of each other. Like I said, we've been together 20 years. We were babies when we met. I was 18, he was 21, and we got married in our 20s. So I think just expectations, unrealistic maybe expectations of each other, and not really having Christ at the center like he is now, were some challenges early on.
And for me, I would say probably the one that really speaks heavily to my heart is the loss of her mother. Being real new to the marriage, being married only a few years, and to lose the foundation of everything that she stood for really affected me. It really let me know my place. It wasn't about me. It was more so about being there to comfort her and the rest of the family. So I feel like I was older than her, but I grew up really quick, and I had to lean and depend on someone other than myself. I felt like I was physically fit and strong, but I needed something higher and stronger than the physical to carry me through that stage of my life. So I had to learn quickly how to lean in and depend on God, and to understand that there's something more to life than what we see. So getting through that has let me truly believe that she is the one for me, and I made a commitment to her mother in her living that I would take care of her daughter. So I know she's looking down and very happy, and I made that promise to her and to God, and I'm going to hold up to it. So as long as God give me breath. So.
Honestly, I would say that we are still in the process of that. I think that being blessed to be able to start a family was kind of set the stage for that. Obviously, as Pastor says, we want to make disciples, and we have to start in our home with our children. So I think being examples for them, and them seeing, how we treat each other, and, how we worship and how we should worship and praise God, and just being those examples. I think he's using us in that way. And I think that, like I said, it's still a work in progress, that he's still using us to be able to hopefully reach other couples and reach our friends just in the way that we live our lives, so that they would see the God in us, and that we would be great examples for Christ.
And also with our kids watching behind the scenes, God has put them in a place as accountability kids, should I say, not more partners, because every day isn't easy. We have our conflicts, but looking at our kids and wanting to be examples for them, they'll come and tell you, Mom, Dad, what's going on? Why are you guys fussing? And it's okay to have conflict as long as you do it in the right manner and with the right goal in mind, is to get your point across, but not to be so selfish in your point. So I just thank God that He gave us kids that look up to us, and we have them, in our life every day, and God put them here for a reason. So I just thank God for them and keeping me on track as the head of the house, but more so just being good, godly kids, and we want to be stewards of what God has put in front of us, which is our two lovely kids.